Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Jon Reviews GT6 Cars. For those of you that don't know or follow Gran Turismo 6, there has been a few recent updates. And I think it's kind of important for everybody to know about these new recent updates. And I'm going to show them to you right now, and I will actually review a couple of them in detail. So let's get started. What we're going to do is I'm actually going to show you a couple new releases that were in the new update. So we'll go to the dealership, and we're going to go to the Japanese cars and Nissan. Okay, this is one of the new jams. This is one of the new cars that was released in the update. I will be doing a full review of this car in the future. I'll let you know what it looks like, let you know what it sounds like, and all that other good jazz. Why this car is actually special is because there was a young man who won the GT Academy. And they were like, wow, this guy's really fast in the GT Academy, so let's put him in $1 million race car. And that's what you have here. This is actually his race car. And again, I'll go into a little bit more detail about this car in another video. So yeah, just to let you know, I think it's pretty neat that they're doing that, and I will be showing you the next new update car. And here it is. Pretty nice, pretty fancy. So again, this was in the new update. So I'll let you guys have a little bit of car porn for a few seconds and shut up, and I'll let you enjoy the. I'll shut up and let you enjoy the car. All right, now I'm going to get to the meat of this, and I'm going to show you the 3 new special cars which everybody seems to be hating on. So let's check these bad boys out. And here it is. This is called the SRT Tomahawk. This is the Tomahawk S. Basically, the Tomahawk S is their street version, so to speak. It's got over 1,000 horsepower. It's a hybrid, believe it or not. Yes, that monstrous thing is a hybrid. But the way that they use the hybrid system is quite unique and quite different than, let's say, a Prius. A Prius uses that hybrid system to increase range and give you better fuel economy and yada, 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 all that other eco-hippie good stuff. Whereas this, they're actually using it to power the car. They're actually using it to get more speed out of the vehicle. This is my personal car. I bought it. I did not earn it, as a lot of people have. Yes, I kind of feel bad about that, but I wanted the car now. I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to go through the stresses of not winning, of, you know, not being able to make the time and messing it all up. So I didn't want to do that. The things that I like are these touches in here. The carbon fiber that you can actually see that's exposed. the carbon fiber up there and carbon, you know what I mean? I really like the way that they really paid attention to it. And the VP of SRT was really keen on it. He was really digging it. He really liked the idea. I wish I could show you the video, but unfortunately, Gran Turismo owns those rights, just like they own the rights to all of the images. All the images that you're seeing here, I don't own these rights. I don't own anything to do with them. But yeah, like I really dig the fact that, you know, Gran Turismo and SRT could work together to create something like this. I mean, you know, SRT had the designers, and you know, I guess they had every single family member, so to speak. You know, Chrysler, SRT, Ram, Jeep. They had everybody competing to make this particular car. So I'm going to show you next the Tomahawk GTS. Now that is supposed to be the race-ready, rip-snorting, rootin'-tootin' race car. Okay, so I will be showing you that in 1 second. Just give me 1 sec. Now I give to you the GTS-R. Again, it's got even more horsepower, if you can believe that. I think it's somewhere like 1,200 horsepower or something like that. Actually, I will tell you how much it has. 1,449 horsepower. So, yeah, it's got a lot of grunt. It weighs almost nothing. It weighs very, very little, and it's got a lot of power. A whole lot of power. I do like the fact that you can see the openings here. You can see the wheel. You know, you can see all of the aero that goes on, the carbon fiber in here. You know, I love all this. I love the detail that is in these Vision cars. Now, these Vision cars, they're basically manufacturers that the producer of Gran Turismo reaches out to and says, "Hey, make me a car that can go in the game." And this is SRT's take on what they think that this is. Now, a 1,400 horsepower car, you'd be thinking, "Wow, that's got to be crazy," and that is crazy. It's ludicrous, but they didn't stop at 2 cars. No. 2 cars would be too easy. 2 cars would be very, very simple. They said, well, screw it. Let's make the fastest car in the game. A car that will destroy anything on the street or in the game. Here is that car. And here is that car. I know I said that, but here it is. This is that car. This is their idea of what that car would be. I know all 3 of these cars look almost identical, don't they? You're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, "What? Why should I care? What? John, you're not really telling me anything." Now, again, I'm only doing this video for those of you that do not follow Gran Turismo 6. Okay, maybe you don't care, but I'm telling you, online, if you go to open lobbies, you cannot race this car. Everybody hates it. They go, "Oh, you know, it's too fast. No Tomahawks, no T-Hawks, no this, no nothing." They don't like it. Now, there is certain details about each car that you may notice or you may not notice. I mean, you may notice things right now, and you may notice things that you didn't see. Okay, there are things on this car that aren't on the S. There are things that are on this car that aren't on the GTS-R. What do you notice? You notice this? You notice these? You notice those? Notice these? Okay? Those are all active aero, which slow, accelerate, and turn this car. I know, it's shocking. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a little treat. I'm going to give you a treat of the SRT Tomahawk S. I am not going to do a review of this car just yet. You guys are going to have to wait for the very last video, because I'm going to be uploading 3 of these in succession. They are going to be, maybe they'll be short, maybe they'll be long, I don't know. So there is another important detail that you need to know about this car that they added to the game to just give a little bit of authenticity. This here is a G-suit. That's the second G-suit. So they really did go all out. They were like, 27 horsepower car, you're going to need some extra help. You're going to need something to, help you fight all those G's and fight all that aero. So, yeah, this is the one I use. I use this with this car. I know you don't have to, but I do anyway. So we're going to go to Special Stage X. We are not going to go to Silverstone, which is the normal track that we always go to. But I want something nice and long and straight. And then we might go to Silverstone with each one of these cars and maybe try and put in a lap of each one. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to give you a little taste of the Tomahawk S. This is the street version, Special Stage X. Alright, I'm going to try and do a little improv camera work here for you. Okay, now listen to the electric engine in this thing. Is that not crazy? That's not nitrous. That is not nitrous. See how it says nitro? That is not nitrous. That's the electric engine. As you can see, when I hit the button, now, you floor it, and unfortunately, I can't show you an interior, because that's the interior. Okay, now we're going to hit the nitrous, or the electric motor. Not nitrous, the electric motor. Look at the speed difference. Look at the acceleration. It's beastly. It's absolutely beastly. That's going uphill. And it's still accelerating. What do you think of that? Pretty nice, huh? I think so. I love it. I love this car. I'm going to run the really, really short replay. It's not very long. I think I stopped way too far off. Yeah, I was pretty far out. what? Screw it. I'm going to do a review of all of them in one video. Screw it. I can't take it on other tracks. I mean, let's be honest. This is pretty much what it's made for. So I'm going to use it for what it's made for. Screw it. Why not? Right? I mean, that makes sense to me. What's the point of making 3 different videos when we can cover them all in one? I know, John, content. You should be having a lot of content, rah, rah, rah. Well, maybe I'll do individual track races, or maybe I'll do some online video of these cars actually racing up against other people online, just to satisfy everybody. I'm just kidding. I'm just being mean. Woo! The road is glowing. Baby, glowing. GTSR. I'm going to slow it up a little bit. Get a little bit better replay camera footage for you here. This thing sounds just evil, pure evil. Okay, here we go, flooring it. Spoiler comes up. Now we're going to hit that power button again. Woo! See the spoiler come up? I hit that button, spoiler goes down. I let off the button, and the spoiler comes up, and immediately the drag kicks in. Immediately. Just that little bit of drag, that little teeny tiny bit, is enough to slow this car that much. So we're going to go to the gray, hit the brakes, and collect our face off the windshield, and carry on.